challenge. It's Bryson Wynn with the challenge. Break down. CBS reality royalty to beat crown. Survive Love Island, Amazing Race, and Big Brother. Survive Love Island, Amazing Race, and Big Brother. It's Bryson Wynn with the challenge. Break down. It's Bryson Wynn with the challenge. Break down. It's Bryson Wynn with the challenge. Break down.
Okay. We don't have a lot of time, and I'm here with two people that I didn't want to see this early, Cinco and Azäh, along with my partner in crime, Bryce Azäh. Cinco and Azäh, let's jump right into it. Tell me about last night's elimination.
It was hard to watch.
It hurt.
It hurt. Yeah. Hard to watch.
Definitely. But it was fun. The experience, the challenges and all that, like couldn't have a better partner. It was cool though. I enjoyed the experience. It just hurts because I hate losing. I'm like a competitor. I hate losing, but like it is what it is, man. We did our best. That's all you can ask for.
So Cinco and Azäh, could y'all feel me yesterday screaming at the television like, not my people?
Bro, I heard you all the way through.
Okay. And before we even get into more questions, I just want to know, y'all both wearing yellow. Was this coordinated? Was y'all saying we're going to give the yellow look? We giving godly on these exit interviews.
Great minds think alike. We had no plans at all, but we were just in sync like that. It worked like that, you know? It's a DMV connection.
Exactly. DMV stand up. We be right here.
Great minds, great minds. Azäh, I got a question for you.
Sure.
I know you as this, beautiful, refined, the house chops curator, Azäh. And do you think that going into this challenge was a little out of your element or kind of took you to a different place? Tell me about that.
Yeah, most definitely. I had received this call in October, and I hadn't healed from Big Brother yet, and I said no. And I got the call again and again and again. Each time I turned it down. But February came along, and I decided to really listen to what they had to say, and I got convinced, and I signed up for the show 7 days before we left. So I wasn't going to the gym. I did not work out. I didn't do any prep whatsoever. And it was definitely a shock coming in, but I pushed myself to places I never thought I could. And this just makes me, if I get that call again, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be prepared. I was able to get this far without any preparation. Okay, let's see where I can go if I put some work in.
Man, I'm finna have her in there with me. How you talking about?
Yep.
She finna get right with me. We're gonna be right. Be ready.
Well, listen, let's pivot real quick to Cinco and you getting ready. First of all, if anyone does not already follow Cinco on the Instagram, do yourself a favor, okay? But have good insurance because Cinco be doing push-ups with no legs. Cinco be lifting weights with no weights. Like, it's like, how did you prepare for this, Cinco?
Hey, man, like, honestly, I just train year round just because I'm just used to working out. I'm used to being an athlete. I'm used to testing my body. Like, that's just like what I like to do. I like to challenge myself physically. So I was like, I'm not going to change anything other than what I do. Like, I train my body all the time anyway. Only thing I really had to change up was getting in that pool. Going swimming and all that. Because before the challenge, I haven't swam in years. But like, I felt the fishing going in there. I'm like, yo, like as long as we don't got to swim super far, I'll be all right. And then God willing, here we go. But you know what I mean? But it was cool. I didn't really change anything up training-wise.
Now, Cinco, I hate to interrupt you. The streets are calling me, and I have to answer for the people. They want to know, when you post your workout videos, are they workout videos or are they thirst traps? Now, this is the streets. This is not me. This is the streets. I just want to know. I'm just doing my job.
Hey, look, videos and all the motivational stuff would be straight motivation. You know what I mean? I just sell the product.
Oh, okay. Listen,
product, you know what I mean?
You hear?
All right. It's motivational, all right.
It's motivation, that's all.
It's motivational. Sure is.
I got a follow-up question for Cinco. We saw that a lot of your storyline this season had to do with your ex, Cash, in the house with you. What was your strategy to kind of combat that? I guess going in, I'm sure you assume like, all right, if I'm going in with Cash, something's gonna something. So did you have a strategy, or what was it, or did you have to change anything up once you were in the house?
Man, honestly, I had no strategy other than just try to focus on the challenge. Honestly, focus on the game, focus on meeting new people, focus on making other connections. Because at that point, I didn't know where Love Island was gonna be. Obviously, early in the game, my main person, my number one, Giovanni, left early, and so from there, I'm like, yo, like I gotta make new connections. I gotta meet new people. I don't really know. I haven't watched Survivor like that. I haven't watched Big Brother at all. I haven't watched Amazing Race, and so I'm like, yo, I gotta get to know these people. So that was my main goal, getting to know the other people, and trying to just stay away from the BS and just try to focus on my game. That was my whole strategy.
Now, after playing with these people, what show would you go on if you had the Amazing Race, Big Brother, or Survivor, and choose correctly?
So, Aaron, of course, you want me to say Survivor, right? But I like to eat. Feel me? So, like, I can't just imagine being on an island out in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do this and that physically. I can't do these push-ups on no food, on no legs with no food. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like to eat. Big Brother is a big mind game. So I don't even know how you did that. Commend you, because 90 days of that BS, like y'all just talking to each other and scheming and conniving and all that. I don't know. Honestly, I think it'd be Amazing Race. It'd be Amazing Race, honestly.
Okay.
Amazing Race.
We got that. Oz, a quick question for you. Big Brother, you know, huge. We loved you. I loved you watching you on the live feeds. You know, sometimes in the confessionals and Big Brother, you roll out, you have a hoodie on, you be like, hi, well, I don't want that. Now, was it a conscious effort on this season? Because the girls were giving the looks, okay? If it was giving hair up, lashes, ballroom gowns, it was giving colors. Was there a conscious effort on your part? Because I said, oh, I was in there and playing.
Yes. See, my introduction to reality television was Real Housewives. And for Real Housewives, confessionals are a whole look. And that's how I wanted to treat. Look, I might not have been prepared gym-wise, but if there's one thing that was ready, my closet was, okay? I definitely carefully curated my confessional looks for this. I was ready for this moment. So yes, that was definitely intentional, everything.
Azäh was giving.
Yeah, she was.
Azäh was giving. I was like, yo, okay, she would pop out. I'm like, damn, that fit in the suitcase. Like, okay.
Yeah. Azäh, I got a question about you inside the house. Like, who were your main allies, and like, who did you strategically kind of target, or maybe you didn't target them, but you wanted them out of the game?
Yeah, so I would say coming in, I felt I worked most closely with the people who I worked in the house. And I really felt closely to Tiffany. I really felt close to Kylan. I felt, I knew I was a number of BB, but I never really kind of felt like I was kind of really in the group. And I knew that being that I was a weaker female, I was likely to be thrown in or just a casualty of basically the back and forth. So as BB just like slowly started to implode on each other, that's when I just felt much less safe. And by the time Shan, my dear friend, left, I was just like, all right, the only way I can get through is by trying to lay as low as I can and not come in last. But I mean, I got met up with a swimming challenge. I can't swim, and unfortunately, we weren't able to squeak out not coming in last, and that's what put me in the position that I was in.
Are we gonna work on the swimming a little bit?
Oh, we are in swimming lessons now. Yes, we are in swimming lessons now. I can't. That taught my lesson. I conquered my fear of the water, but I can't be out there doing that. I'm 31 years old. I can't be out here like that now.
Cinco, we working on some swimming too?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get right. I gotta get up there with Tyson, man. I get right with him, because how do you win a challenge carrying somebody? That's crazy. Like, he's different for that one. So I'm gonna get up there with Tyson soon. Watch.
A question about that. It appeared as though Cash was the motor and she was kicking her feet, but it also appeared like Tyson was literally dragging her. So as people that were actually there, what was she really propelling them like a motor, or was Tyson really like, yo, I got you?
So like, I can't even really speak on it because like we were on total opposite sides of the water. So I didn't physically see it. You know what I mean? I just heard Danny. I went up there and we finished, and I talked to Danny. Danny was like, yo, like he literally beat us carrying her. I'm like, yo, how they do it? He was like, yo, she was kicking and he was swimming. That's all he said. He was like, she was kicking and he was swimming. I was like, wow.
But there were a couple couples that were able to. So Sarah did that to Leo. Sarah, like there were 3 people we knew in the house that just them and water just did not mix or did not swim. Cash took some swimming lessons before, but she wasn't a strong swimmer. Leo can't swim. I can't swim. So that was just the test of, all right, of the 3 people who can't swim, what's going to end up happening? And yeah. They gave me a good edit. I was swimming to Timbuktu while everyone was swimming this way. I was on my back and I was doing this, and every once in a while, Cinco would be like, Azäh, and I'd be like, I'd yell an expletive and then like run back, have to swim back. It was a journey. It was a journey.
That's a sick algorithm. If this algorithm knows that there's about to be a swimming challenge and y'all happen to be partnered together, that algorithm is sick. But I mean, it's at random.
Perfectly.
Right. Well, speaking of the perfect algorithm, I like to say on this podcast that it's giving Android vibes, because it does it really move as slow? Oh wait, I forgot. Cinco. Cinco, is you team Android over here?
You got me messed up. No, I'm not team Android. No, definitely not.
Does the algorithm really move that slow? Because when I'm watching it, I'm like, y'all could just go boom, 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 boom. Is it really that process?
It's slower. That's the thing about it. It's slower than that. I'm like, come on. It's like you could really at this point kind of guess how this is gonna go. It's like, bro, if y'all don't just put these names up here and stop playing, like, sheesh.
Yeah.
Azäh, I put out to the Twitterverse. I said we're gonna interview Azäh and Cinco if you have any questions. And one person in particular who you might know asked this question. Azäh, who is your chocolate cloud?
Yes, the chocolate cloud in the Big Brother house will always be Big D. But Cinco is a great color as well. And I need to come up with a name for Cinco, because Xavier was a chocolate tree. That's what I called him. Big D was a chocolate cloud. I need to figure out what I can call Cinco. Chocolate Thanos. I don't know.
Thanos.
I'll give you some help, Azäh. Okay.
Oh man.
Cinco, same question. Who is your chocolate cloud and why is it Bryce Azäh?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, here we go. See, y'all finna get me in trouble.
It's caramel delight, actually, but it's fine.
Not quite chocolate yet. You know what I'm saying? We'll get there. You got to be in the sun a little bit longer, then we can get chocolate burst.
One more question for Oz. Queen Oz. I don't want to say it, but I gotta say it. I think on 1 or 2 particular occasions we saw an eyelash fiasco.
Azäh. Now listen, Azäh. Now I love you, but listen, Azäh. They had you out there. I said, now they ain't gonna do my friend like that. Okay. I
didn't realize that it had fallen off. I had no idea. When all I knew that after that first set, I was shook. Okay, I was like, what the heck did I sign up for? And it was only when I did my confessions the next day that they were like, your lashes. I said, yeah, what about them? And they were like, girl, they was down your face. I said, for real? For real? Oh my goodness. Now that's a meme around the world. Just me sipping the water bottle with, oh my goodness.
I think this last challenge, you have eyelashes on? Because
I wear lashes for every single daily and every single elimination, every single challenge. I wear lashes. If I'm going to get beat, I might as well look good.
I think this one, they were gone after this elimination. They weren't even there. They were just gone. It was over.
I know. The fan did that to me, yeah.
About that elimination, how dark was it in that room?
Oh, I couldn't see. You couldn't even see your hand in front of your face. It was super dark.
Yeah.
Wow. Watching the episode back and seeing how Leo and Sarah created that algorithm per se of seeing where the levels are, it knowing what they say, hindsight is 2020, or Monday morning quarterbacking, knowing what you know now, what would you guys have done different in that challenge?
Well, one, I was measuring I don't know where my common sense didn't come in, but I was measuring the disc by doing this.
Wait.
Oh, Oz.
And like, I think I could have started there by measuring by fingers rather than doing this. I literally was like this. That's how I measured. And so like I would probably start there, you know. I usually work well under pressure. I really do. But I just common sense just did not come in for me in that instance that I did that. And for me, as soon as when you're doing this, you're gonna get lost in the sauce.
Jeez. Well,
it was that, and then with Leo with all these cat jokes,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
yo, like it's ridiculous. But I will give him his props. The way he came up with the algorithm, the counting, and filling them out beforehand. I will give them their props. They definitely did their thing. Like under pressure, was able to think about all that. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, I'll give them his props for that one. They did their thing.
they did their thing, and
And
Sarah
Sarah
Lucina
was hyped. Did you see Sarah afterwards? Yo,
What was the chicken wing thing?
bro, you didn't even see y'all didn't even see the end.
You didn't see everything.
Y'all didn't even see everything. She was turned. I was like, yo.
She came up to us in Cinco at 6'3". Did you do it? Did you bring me in?
Well,
Sarah, we didn't say nothing. Sarah. We didn't say nothing.
yeah, nobody wants no smoke with Sarah Lucina. I know
I
that.
did not want to smoke. She said, they're all snakes. I was like, oh, okay. I ain't saying nothing. That's why we didn't say any names. That's why we didn't. Because at that time, at that play time in the house, it had been very tense back and forth. And like, you know, whoever was going to be in elimination, lines were going to be drawn. And I did not want to be mentioned as a reason, you know, saying if we beat them and came in for the blame we put on us. So I did not want to say a name at all. I wanted to keep the blood on, you know, Tyson's hands.
Yeah. Well, guys, me and Bryce, we could sit here and talk to you all day, but we only have 15 minutes for this interview. So I want to say thank you so much for allowing us the time to talk with y'all. I know you got a long day of interviews ahead of you or a long morning. So keep doing what y'all do. Keep shining those bright lights in these yellow outfits of yours. And I know we will see. Cinco, put the titties away.
No, pull them out. Pull them out.
I know we're gonna see y'all on TV again soon competing. So thank you guys so much for coming on.
Hey, appreciate you having us, Cuzzo. Appreciate you, Bryce.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Love y'all. Peace.
It's Bryson Win with the challenge
breakdown.
It's Bryson Win with the challenge breakdown.